I'm trying to get into the holiday spirit, so my friend told me I should watch Fred Claus. So the story is about Santa Claus's older brother Fred, who has a lot of disdain for his brother and Christmas because Santa Claus, or Nicholas, has curried favor with mostly their mother since they were little kids. Whatever kind things he did, Fred, I love your brother more, and you suck, were immediately favored by his parents, and Fred tended to fall by the wayside. But the movie flashes forward, and he really can't catch a break. He's trying really hard to open a casino in town, and everybody is getting geared up for Christmas, which makes him even grumpier because he doesn't like remembering his brother. He attempts to do some shady stuff and take money from the Salvation Army in order to get the money he needs for this new endeavor. But it ends up getting him in jail. So in order to make bail and to get the money, he ends up calling his brother in the hopes that his brother will give him the money. But Santa Claus is kind of a pushover, and so he tells him that I'll give you the money if you work for me at the North Pole until Christmas. So he gets there and he's in charge of deciding whether kids should be put on the naughty or nice list. But he doesn't realize that while all that's going on, Santa Claus apparently operates under some sort of board of directors. And they send a super stuck-up auditor to evaluate the efficiency of the North Pole. And the auditor is hell-bent on shutting the North Pole down. So after a slew of mistakes from Fred as he attempts to liven up the place, the auditor very happily shut the North Pole down.
According to the bylaws, you're fired.
In the midst of a physical altercation between Fred and Santa Claus is also bedridden and can't walk anymore. Now, Fred is well-meaning, and all he wants is for kids to get toys on Christmas. He attempts to make amends by getting the North Pole up and running just in time for Christmas. But because Santa Claus is bedridden, he can't do the deliveries himself. So it's up to Fred and his little elf friend Willie to fly across the world and deliver gifts, or they are shut down. Everything kind of wraps up pretty nicely after that. Now, I was a little skeptical about this one because it feels like more of a Christmas movie for adults. It also relies heavily on Vince Vaughn and his delivery and humor and things like that. But the story itself was actually very sweet, and I really enjoyed the message that you can't just judge somebody based off their one bad action. So it was actually a lot more sentimental than I expected. And it pretty much nestled me right into the Christmas spirit. So thank you to my friend Emily for the recommendation. This has been Bang Bang with Bam Bam.